Hello everyone, I am Sacred and thank you for joining me in another mod spotlight in Hearts of Iron 4. Well, I always forget to say this, so I'll say that in the beginning now. Please go sure to check out my Patreon, and if you want to support me, feel free to. Would be really appreciated so I can reprise my bloody chair. Thank you. Well, anyways, let's get right into the mod. So, well, I think most of the Turks will give me, want to give me 1000 likes for this. So let's have a look why. Well, new game here, you can see the Turan Federation. The Turan Federation. Well, Turan, I don't know what Turan is, but I think Turanism is an ideology to unite all Turkic people. Well, we're gonna take a look to the mod called, it's actually called Turan Federation Turkic Union. It has its own history as well. The leader is Fevzi Çakmak. Ideology is fascist, government totalitarian regime. Ruling party is MP, Millet Party. Millet Partisi. Party of the people, I think. Well, the country has here heavy casualties as well as the general staff. It has the Turkish national focus tree from the mod called Star and Crescent. So go sure to check that out as well. So let's see, that is how big the Turan Federation is. That's the Turan Federation. Well, the Turan Federation is undoubtedly really huge. That's for sure. It, I think, has most of the Tatar Turkish territories, which were previously held by the Soviet Union. So let's take a look here. To the mod description, Turan Federation mod 1.0. Couple days ago, I have started a modding project to use in my Twitch streams. Yep, I am a streamer. But after some progress, I thought, hey, why not add this to the workshop? So here it is, Turan Federation mod. Guys, you hope enjoy. What additions this mod brings? Well, it has some English flaws, but it's clear to understand, I think. A new nation with its historical color and flag. Different nation names depending on party. New OBB according to timeline. New units and generals. Thanks to Turk fascist mod. New national decisions. Thanks to Star and Crescent. Turan Federation was not created in one day, so here is timeline. May 21st, 1931, an old white Russian general manages to escape from prison. Couple months later, he tries to assassinate Stalin. He manages to wound Stalin with 2 shots and escape. Weeks later, he was found and killed during capture. Well, I want to point out here, I know it's not correct English, proper English to be said, but I'm only reading out the mod description. So, August 11, 1931. Stalin still lives, but he is in a coma. The Red Army generals and high-ranking Communist Party leaders begin to seize the control of the country. Clashes happen every corner of the Soviet Union. Nation becomes destabilized. October 6, 1931. Situation gets worse. Seeing the frail state of the country, many Soviet satellite states rebel. Allies and USA provide support. 2nd January 1932. Massive nationalist rallies in Turkey forces country to send its troops to Asia. That's funny. Turkish forces cross the Soviet border. Due to political struggle and rebellions, Red Army in the Caucasus fails to stop the invasion. 30th March 1932. Turkish Soviet satellite states in Asia declared independence from the Soviet Union. The army consists of Kazakhs, Azeris, Uzbeks. Turkish armies are welcome as liberators. April 29th, 1932. Oh, that's also my birthday, yeah. Stalin's health improves, he is still in bed. Many satellite Soviet republics declared independence. Fearing from the recovery of Stalin and Soviet Union, Mustafa Kemal Atatürk acts quickly and calls for a congress in Baku. With delegations coming from all Turkic nations, Turan Federation was formed. June 16th, 1932. Stalin makes a public appearance in Moscow. Crowds cheer with joy. He vows to crush rebellions and destroy newly formed nations, including Turan Federation. Red Army Party recovers. In order to crush Red Army's fighting capability, Turkic nationalists sabotage the Siberia Railway. July 11th, 1932. Massive attacks on newly formed republics and Turan Federation. Thousands die in the first weeks of the battle. Soviet geologists found huge oil reserves in the Ural Mountains. Stalin orders the reconstruction of the refinery regions. It's called Second Baku. Okay, October 1932, Red Army manages to capture all former Soviet territories. Newly formed Ukrainian Republic has collapsed. The remaining Ukrainian nationalists fall back to Crimean Peninsula to make a last stand. Turan Federation suffered heavy losses but held its ground. 6th March 1933. Newly formed Crimean Republic still holds its ground, but after intense winter war, Turan Federation begins to lose ground. The army in the Caucasus still holds in the mountains, but with the aid of the Soviet mechanized corps, almost half the Turanian Asian territories were lost. 17th March 1933. Fearing from the Caucasus successes, Allies persuaded Poland to intervene. British, French and Italian troops and Polish troops on land on Danzig with volunteers from all around the world. Well, a couple of weeks later, Allies launched a massive attack on the Soviet Union. The British Navy arrives at Istanbul. Allies begin to support Crimean and Turanic war effort in the east to achieve quick victory on the Western Front. May 3rd, 1933. Stalin makes a thorough decision and stops the Soviet advance in the east. Red Army troops begin to gather at the Western Front. With a Soviet withdrawal, Turanic armies launched a full-scale assault to claim their original borders. Allied armies captures main roads leading to Moscow from Belarus. October 26, 1933. Allied armies' advance was halted, but Soviet counterattacks also failed. Meanwhile, Turan Federation captured all its former territories but failed to advance further. A couple of weeks later, Soviets launched another offensive on the Western Front and had some success while suffering huge casualties. Allied armies pulled back to Poland in order to prepare for summer advance. December 12th, 1933. Harsh winter conditions all around Russia. War enters a stalemate. Allied troops begin to question their leader's decision to fight against the Soviet Union. In the meantime, due to devastation of the Ukrainian farm fields, famine kills millions of Soviet civilians. February 4th, 1933. Seeing the early preparations for summer offensive and the situation of the country, Stalin offers a peace agreement. Allies accept the offer and peace talks begin at Helsinki, all out the ceasefire declared. February 25th, 1934. After 3 weeks of discussion, Treaty of Helsinki was signed. According to agreement, Soviet-Polish border becomes a demilitarized zone and Soviet Union accepts Turan Federation's existence. Crimea joins the Turan Federation in order to escape a future Soviet annexation. April 21st, 1935. Due to his illness, Mustafa Kemal Atatürk withdrew from politics. War hero General Fezi Çakmak resigns from the army and forms the Turan Party. A couple months later, with a huge support from Asian territories and Anatolia, he becomes the president of the Turan Federation. In the meantime, the Soviets militarized the Polish border. Allies protest but didn't take any actions. First phase of refineries in Europe complete. Once more, USSR has huge oil supplies. 1st January 1936. Scenario starting point. Well, the mod has a really thorough mod description, I hope. Well, it's quite interesting. A link to the mod will be, as always, included down below in the description. There are some English flaws, but it's clearly understandable for me. I hope you did understand it as well. Well, you should if I do. Then let's play on regular and with historical air focuses. So let's see how far we can get and what the Turan Federation has to offer in terms of industry as well as manpower. The Turan Federation. I'm sure most Turks will like this idea. So firstly, the Turan Federation has an army of 426,000 people, although it has a non-existent air power and a non-existent navy. It has a core population of 50 million, that's quite a bit, 50 million. So all of these territories are actually core owned. So yeah, good for the Turan Federation. The Soviet Union doesn't claim any territory, so therefore you shouldn't fear a Soviet intervention when playing as the Turan Federation. The Turan Federation has currently, Fezi Çakmak is being led by the Fascist Party and starts off with 122 political power. It has, only 50 factories at the start, although it has 42 civilians, once more than the Soviet Union and more than Germany, France and the UK, therefore making it a really strong civilian power. Naval-wise it only has 2 and military-wise it only has 6 factories, so therefore it needs some major rearmaments in order to achieve Turanic world domination. Turkey has, how the multi developer mentioned, the Star and Crescent focus tree. So let's go ahead and actually take a look to the generals. So we start off with 36 divisions. They're all PR too many. Let's take a look to them. We have Field Marshal Fezi Chakmak, Reshad Pasha, Jafer Tayyar, Kazim Karabekir, Nurettin Pasha, Fahrettin Altay, Cemil Cahat Toydemir, Ömer Fahrettin Öztürk, Nazmi Solok, Sahir Omurtak, Kazim Arbay. We have, well, all of this quite a bit, and I hope my Turkish pronunciation is good enough for my Turkish viewers. The Turan Federation. So, let's actually start the focus. Let's create our own faction or do internationalism. So we have the path here, as always. But I wanna, let's actually try to restore so much as possible of the old Ottoman territories. Therefore, we have to go to war with the Bulgarians. Always the Bulgarians. So the Bulgarians, I wanna go, well, let's go for, I don't know here. We can go left or right. We are right already, therefore, we are fascists. We may go democratic at one point. Expand the Sarabat Pact. Yeah, I may invite these nations at one point, but now let's focus on Turkish rearmament, especially in the naval sector. So let's get 3 free naval dockyards here. And let's research, as always. I'm playing with the extended research modes. Extended focus tree, extended research and extended national focuses, because I find it simply more interesting. I wanna go for mobile warfare, since, let's get some Turkish tanks. Actually, there was a focus tree which gave you a higher, increased division width. I wanna check first, give me a second, please. What it was. I read an article about that, but I can't seem to find the increased division width. Is it here? Entrenchment? No. Division width, like it was minus 10%, I guess, but not. It isn't here. No. It's only hard attack. Perhaps here. No, it's recovery. No. Come on, it has to be somewhere. Well, mobile infantry. It's organization-wise recovery. I can't find it. Well, fine. Let's take this here. Blitzkrieg, Turkish Blitzkrieg. It will be. We have to really get some. We only have 6 military factories, so let's see which sectors are the most well developed. I think Istanbul. So let's maximize that out with military factories, and also let's maximize out which sector. Let's only plus 40, so let's maximize out Adana as well. Adana and Istanbul and Bursa. Fine. Well, we have only 6, so let's get the M38 Kırkale. Let's get, we can get Turkish planes. I'm gonna get planes later. Let's get also some 4 of this and 2 of this, and there we go already. Naval dockyards, let's get some destroyers, I would say. Kocatepe class. Then let's play the game in the highest speed. We have some major restructuring to be done. The Montreux Convention, great. Well, the Bulgarians have 3 military and 7 civilian. So I'm sure we can conquer Bulgaria, Greece and Yugoslavia. Tamamdır! So let's go ahead and ready our 36 divisions against the Congress of Bulgaria, which should go just flawless. Our army is fully... it has a strong deficit. That's sad. We're gonna switch to war... Never mind, we cannot. So let's start justifying against the Bulgarians. Conquer Burgas. It will take us, 250 political power, but that's fine. The Soviet Union, they shouldn't be a threat to us, but, I think we are gonna join the Allies, but I think we won't get that far. So if you like, if this video gets a good amount of views, a good amount of likes, I would be glad to continue with this as a possible, continuation of a spotlight, I would say. And let's play or possible continuation. So next thing, let's see, Soviet threats. No, let's go for the 7th industry efforts. I wanna wait until I can get war economy, so that's better. I'm gonna wait for this export focus. Let's get Ali for Jebesoy, and then we have 3 dockyards. Great. So we are gonna restore the Turkish glory. restore the Turkish strength and Turkish glory. That's our goal. That's our absolute goal. We have to do a major overhaul because we have really outdated equipment. Everything is kind of outdated. They are, well, at least we have a strong army of 426,000. But in case we go to war against, we will go to war against the British because they control the previous part of the Ottoman Empire, I think. Therefore, they have to be captured and re-added to the Ottoman territories. Let's go for the sugar industry effort. Why not? Yeah, and build, well, the Turkish factories are getting built quite fast, I'll have to admit. Well, the Caucasus are a nice sector, so let's develop Krasnodar and Krim. Whatever the Turks call it. There we go. Research slot-wise outside, let's go for the dispersed industry. Since here it's only a difference of 5%, but you start off with a higher base and a lower retention. Therefore, that's the best thing, I think. Which makes sense as well. 5%, well, they aren't that much, is it? Well, our troops, we should overrun the Bulgarian lines at once without big troubles. They have in total a decent amount of troops, but they won't be enough to conquer, well, to resist the oncoming 49 Turkish divisions, which will attack on a balanced manner, let's say in an aggressive manner even. Because, you know, here in this game we'll have to take the territories quick. Because if it goes over 50%, they can join other factions, and that is a thing which we don't really want to see there. I want to get this focus, so I will actually, let's get this first. Let's build the Medinos factories, or whatever they are called. Let's modify our government, let's save the political power, because war is soon within our grasp in 50 days. Therefore, yeah, let's wait for that. We could perhaps go for army offense, Kazim Orbay. And there you see. Well, we didn't even have research. We even didn't research, well, what's it called, artillery. So that's quite sad. We'll have to research artillery and better things at once. So I will actually go for artillery now. Yeah, that's not so good. I'm sure the Turks, they had some artillery. I even think in EU4, excuse me, the Turks were the first to found cannons. So they should have also artillery. Yeah, the Ottoman Empire. Then let's develop also Izmir, and there you go, justification is finished, but I'm not, and also Izmit. I don't know, what's the difference of Izmir and Izmit? Build Pasha Bahce glass factory. And let's wait a bit, it's valid until the 22nd of December 1936. Yeah, we wanna get 150 political power to enact the war. Let's declare war right now after they got the armament effort 3. So we're gonna get one free military factory then, which will surely aid the Turkish efforts. Yep, it will. So wait until we got the power, and then we should win the war swiftly and in an absolute victory. Sport weapons, dispersed industry finished. I'm gonna go for, well, we're getting artillery. Let's go ahead and get construction as well as production, and now time for war. Call allies, anti-commandant pact, yeah, I can join it, and there we go. And let's see, the war started on the 18th of December. Let's see when will it end. A breakthrough through the lines should most likely, well, I can gladly tell him, out of 1,100 equipment, that's nice. Thank you, Delhi. And there we go, Turkish army ravaging through the lines. And there we go, our army breaking through the lines, the Bulgarian lines collapse, and the war, our units marching on the Sofia manually. And there we go, come on, and this will result in the collapse of Bulgaria. And after some weeks it ended, it will result in the full annexation of Bulgaria. And there we go, welcome back Bulgaria to the Ottoman Empire. Welcome back, truly. Oh, I forgot, we can enact war economy nevertheless. And next thing, I think taking Bulgaria, let's take out Yugoslavia. Actually, Yugoslavia, because we will have a higher, well, a bigger front to attack the Greek troops there. So we're gonna take out Yugoslavia. Yugoslavia will be next. Italy may claim our territory, but when we join the Allies, this shouldn't be a problem at all, I can tell you that. Actually, let's Well, I only have the interwar fighters, that's quite sad. Well, we can get artillery in 29 days, so that's a good thing. I'll temporarily produce these equipments. Fezi Chakmak, go ahead there. Our troops, yeah, we need to justify war against... Well, actually, I'm thinking, well, military-wise, the Greek... Let's take on the Greek, actually, because I'm sure the Greek, well, I'm not sure if we would have to capture Crete, to be honest. Crete, it's worth only... No, we don't have to. Justify war, go conquer the... Oh, we need more political power in order to capture them. Well, that's fine, we're gonna wait them. And I really thought I'll end the Spanish Civil War. Yeah, the Greek first. The Greek. With the march to Athens. There we go. Turkish line of attack. Out artillery. And now, let's get some proper tanks actually. The Panzer I. Oh, so the Turks, they have German tanks. That's interesting. That's complete. Let's get dispersed industry, and we have 3 factories. We have 22 military factories. Well, that's nice. Maximize over Istanbul and, well, Krasnodar, Crimea, where else? Well, it's always plus 30 plus 40%. Let's maximize simply out the Turkish inner areas here. Although it's only plus 30, I don't want to build it close to the Soviet Union anymore. No focus set. Let's establish organized industries. And research-wise, let's get electronical thingy, whatever it's called. So, well, the Greek area is mountainous, so it may result in some losses for us, but this shouldn't be a problem at all. We'll train our troops and make them ready for the oncoming attack. I'll have to get better plans as well, that's a certainty. Don't forget, we have 500,000 troops. 500,000 troops against, well, now time to justify against the Greek. It will... What they are being guaranteed by the French, so at that point we aren't able to advance anymore. Yeah, so yeah, we are gonna focus on rebuilding our territory. Justifying against Yugoslavia will result in the same, they would get guaranteed, so yeah. At this point on, I would suggest you to, well, we could go towards them, but I don't want the French and Germans to be able already to enact, well, economies. We got the Tamtash hurricane. I actually didn't know that the Turks did get planes from the British, so that's a new thing for me, but perhaps it happened. Stavropol, yeah, 22, and after that I'm gonna build some more civilian ones as well. There we go, yeah. Focus-wise, let's get the first development plan, and next will be motorized infantry. Yeah, we have to develop the Turkish army. Well, it's truly trained, so it's trained. I'm gonna lift the plan of attacking Greece, and the first army will be just assigned to, well, they don't have really task now, they can garrison, because I have no task for them right now. They can garrison the Turkish ports, they could garrison, but that's it. But we will go to war against the Allies. The Allies are standing against our interest in both, in so kind of every territory. So there we go. Yeah. Gets garrison, victory points, and naval dockyards. So time for artillery. There we go. Time for artillery in heavy. Well, do we have not enough steel? Turkey actually lacks steel. I wouldn't have thought that. Oh, we are exporting too much, so time to enact limited exports. And development plan, time for develop the capital. Look to that, we have 113 factories already. Well, that's truly quite a bit, I'm sure. Let's develop Turkey fully, just full development of Turkey. Well, I could actually get some naval, I could need some naval dockers as well. So I'm gonna, yeah, build some naval dockers in Trabzon and the Caucasus Mountains. There we go. This will take truly some time. Select technology Panzer. I feel like I have went too harsh on that, so let's counter some things here. There we go. That's great. The Turkish... Well, Turkey is truly a superpower here. We might be able to overcome the United States. So, like I said, if you like me reviewing the Turan Federation, please go sure to leave a like. And Soviets, well, they are wasting quite a good amount of troops to garrison the border against us. So that's, well, not so smart. Because if they get attacked from the Germans, they are not gonna, well, guess what, have many divisions stationed there, which will make it easier for the Germans to attack the Soviets and to seize the initiative in the region. So, well, bad for them. Alright, time to get some light tank. Oh, what? I didn't want to get... What? No, I wanted to get artillery. What's... not infantry equipment. Why? Yeah. Alright, so that was a slight mistake there. Panzer 1. Yeah, whatever. Let's expand the Iron Web. And then let's get some naval dockyards. Naval dockyards in Crimea, Krasnodar, and Adana, Bursa, Izmir. There we go, 116. And other than that, I'm gonna get more factories in Ankara, since it's quite well developed. Well, the Turan Federation, being fascists, so it's okay. And now the SRD, the Special Research Division, and we have 3 factories which we'll use to get Tamtash Hurricanes. Turkey is gonna get a strong air force, that's for sure. So, what do you guys think of this mod? Please go sure to leave your opinion down below in the comments. Thank you. Let's get it from the French. And Italy claims the territory. Greece is still being guaranteed by the French. I'm not gonna go to war with them because most likely they will join the Allies. Yeah. Or be in war with the French, and the French will join the Allies then, which is not in my interest yet. Not yet. At one point it will be, but not right now. So, time to get what? Captain of Industry. Yeah, let's get the Captain of Industry. And the research-wise, let's get infantry equipment. Well, the Turan Federation. Our population increased to 51 million, 52 million, that's quite a bit. Well, we are gonna get all of the British colonies in Africa, although I don't want to split them up with the Italians, so yeah, tell the Italians. We are gonna attack, well, I don't know. Let's see, how is the situation with you all? Well, we have 10 ships to the Turkish fleet, that's at least something, and we have 122 factories, so that's even, well, more convincing Turkish war efforts. Our army is still 426,000 strong, although we have plus 32,000 in storage. This will, Tugayı, I will actually, well, I'd like to, yeah, our equipments, our units, they had no support companies at all, therefore rendering them kind of useless. Time to modify them. Let's get better mountaineers, more mountaineers. Let's get spot artillery as well as one more. Let's add 3 more mountaineers here. There we go. Which resulted in lots of further equipment already. Tugayı. Train them in Istanbul, so many as we can, which is 26. Yeah, that's fine. We are training 319,000 new soldiers. 319,000. Well, if you play in this mod, you'll have to do some major research, because you don't have proper tanks, you even don't have proper sport companies, you actually have start off with no custom sport companies, you start off with even no artillery, so you'll have to go for that, which shouldn't be a problem though, since you are quite a powerful nation. Sofia, Burgas expand these territories, that's fine, and Azerbaijan as well. And now it's time to get these nice factories here. Research-wise, how I said, time to get more sport companies, because they are vitally important. And with you, we're gonna do the same. Get some Reagan companies there, and there we go. And we probably need rubber or steel. We need steel, let's get steel from the Soviet Union, because they are our neighbor, so no harm in that. Oh yeah, I forgot, if you go to war with the Greek, don't forget to position troops here and here, because they are both connected to the Aegean Islands, and if you down the Greek will just invade without meeting any resistance, and I'm sure you don't want that to happen. So, our military getting trained properly, or API too many, they aren't really well developed, so I will tell them to change. Which will require, well, many equipment changes for us and some proper training, but that's worth. I'm sure Mustafa Kemal Atatürk would have done the same to reorganize and to strengthen the Turkish army. There we go. Change them to Tugayı. There we go. Now we probably lack quite a bit of equipment. I mean, we have plus 3.7 thousand sport equipment. That's more than I would have thought we would have got. That's quite a bit of sport equipment there. That's quite a bit. Next thing will be to develop our doctrine and to build. Let's see. Yeah, I want to build more civilian factories first. So let's develop out Grozny as well as Samsun, Konya, actually Kayseri and Sivas, because they are plus 40% compared to the others. And time to build Karadim steel works. Factory wise, well, we need firstly more rubber, so let's actually get another rubber provider. Let's get from the Dutch, no, British Malaysians. There we go. And we need let's get the Panzer II light tank as well in nice quantities, and they can't deploy, so we have to actually change to limited conscription. Now we have half of the manpower, and our army finally deployed. So assign them and let's tell them to train. I'll probably need equipment. Bidaya too many. Yeah, they're all probably assigned. 4 more rubber from the British Malaysians. That should be fine. And well, we are in the year 1938, and well, playing with the Turan Federation will make your game as Turkey far more important, because Turkey will have a major role, and industrial-wise it actually is stronger than the Soviet Union, if you play it correct. So look at that, we have more military, more naval, and more civilian factories than the Soviet Union. Perhaps you'll have to develop a navy and a air force, but this shouldn't be a problem. You can easily conquer the world, I would dare to say, here in this modification. Well, I actually see we are slightly above our time, so I hope you really enjoyed this mod spotlight. Go show the world my Patreon place, and if you like it, like and subscribe. That's already enough for me. Yeah, liking and subscribing is already enough for me. I always want to point that out. So thank you, and I hope you all will have a nice day, and see you next time. Goodbye all.